you are starving. Even if you just finished a full meal, your body might be in a state of hidden hunger. See this apple? To get the same amount of vitamin A your grandparents got from one apple in 1950, you would have to eat 25 today. 25. We've solved the problem of hunger, but we've created a new crisis: the Great Nutrient Collapse. And the reason isn't the seeds, the GMOs, or the shelf life. It's a secret hidden in the one thing we've spent 50 years destroying. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot empty food and the one movement that might actually save our biology. For decades, we've been playing a dangerous game of quantity versus quality. Since the 1940s, we've optimized for yield. We wanted bigger corn, faster wheat, and shinier tomatoes. And we won. We produced more food than ever. But there's no such thing as a free lunch. Scientists call it the dilution effect. When you force a plant to grow 3 times faster than nature intended using synthetic fertilizers, the plant can't keep up. It fills itself with water and sugar, but it leaves the minerals behind. It's like downloading a 4K movie, but only getting the pixels with no sound. It looks right, but the soul is missing. But why can't the plants keep up? To understand that, we have to look at the skin of the earth. Most people think soil is just dirt. It's not. It's a biological internet. In 1 teaspoon of healthy soil, there are more organisms than there are humans on the entire planet. There is a deal struck underground. The plant sends sugar down to the roots to feed fungi. In exchange, the fungi mine the soil for zinc, magnesium, and iron to give to the plant. But we broke the deal. We started dousing the soil in chemicals that kill the fungi. We tilled the earth, shredding that biological internet to pieces. The result? The plants are now on life support. They're fed NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, through a tube. But they've lost their connection to the nutrients that actually keep us alive. If this sounds depressing, wait. Because a small group of rebel farmers discovered something that the big chemical companies don't want you to know. You don't need the chemicals. It's called regenerative farming. But don't confuse this with organic 2.0. This is a total system reset. It starts by ditching the plow, what we call no-till, to keep that biological internet from being shredded. That life is then protected by cover crops, ensuring the soil is never left naked or vulnerable to the elements. And the final piece? Bringing animals back to the land, turning livestock into mobile, natural fertilizer factories that jumpstart the whole cycle. A landmark study recently compared regenerative farms to neighboring industrial farms. The regenerative crops didn't just have more nutrients, they had significantly higher levels of phytochemicals, the stuff that actually fights cancer and heart disease in humans. So, if the system is broken, how do you fix your own health? The truth is, carbon isn't just a buzzword for the climate. Carbon is the currency of the soil. When soil is rich in carbon, the food is rich in you. Next time you're at the market, look past the organic label. Look for regenerative. Look for the weird-shaped carrots and the heirloom tomatoes. Because we aren't just what we eat. We are what our food eats. And right now, the ground is screaming for a change. If you want to know which brands are actually leading this movement, I've put a list in the description. Your health starts 6 inches underground. Stay curious. See you in the next one.